Hello, my name is Martian Tabakov. I'm a visual artist based in Sofia, Bulgaria, and I work mainly in the fields of sculpture, drawing, painting, installation, and also I'm producing sound objects. Recently I've been working on two major projects. One of them is concerning sound sculptures and the other one is called Habitat and Inhabitants. So I'm gonna speak a little bit about that, and I have a more or less classical education, and the figure is something like a foundation for me. So a lot of my art is based on the figure, like the human figure. Although through time it's take a totally different shape and it transformed to something more abstract in my art. And I can say that at the moment the figure represents something like a universal being which combines a lot of different elements, so, like plants, animal, bacteria, or rock formations, and I try to implement all these things, and at the same time it's neither of those things, and this gives it a more abstract feeling. And this is the inhabitant, this is the hero that lives in a certain environment and transforms it. The environment is becoming more and more important for me in my recent works because it also takes different shape and it transforms coordinately to its inhabitants. So both of those factors, they constantly sculpt and transform each other. The other project that I'm focused on is concerning sound and the developing of sound sculptures and acoustical spaces. I'm really fascinated with this topic because besides visual arts, I also do music, and actually my family is doing music as well. So I have this classical music background, which I find affects my art a lot. And I'm trying to make these sets of instruments, which they totally don't look like instruments, and make a set of those and invite different people, different musicians, and try to make musical improvisations on them and musical performances. And also it's a very interactive project because the visitor of the exhibition can also participate by trying to produce sounds on those objects. In this exhibition at Collect Gallery, I'm going to present several lines of work, and I'm going also to present a little bit older works and newer works, which is interesting for me because now I can see how they correspond to each other and what the development is. And I'm going to show a few drawings, and some of them are going to be of these abstract creatures, of these inhabitants. Also, I'm going to present a musical sculpture and hopefully a musical performance on that sculpture on the opening. And as well as that, I'm going to present an object which I call the metal box. And this object, for me, it represents something like an invisible psychological space which belongs specifically to an individual. And in my belief, everybody has a space of that, of his own. And this space is affecting the world around us, and whatever goes in that space and goes out is transformed by the boundaries of that space. Thanks to Collect Gallery for inviting me, and I'm really happy to visit Istanbul.